Yes, I was recently at the Akron Comicon, and this is the haul video you've been waiting for. Welcome back, comic book lovers. Let's get the haul video started. But before I start, everything is in the same bags and boards. Everything is in the same condition as when I got it. So, yeah, some of them aren't even bagged and boarded, and they don't look very good. We've got Web of Spider-Man, number 100, first appearance of the Spider Armor. Oh, and don't pay attention to this because it's not always right. Blue Beetle Rebirth, number 1, cover B. Now I got both covers. First issue special, number 1, first appearance of Atlas. Been wanting this book, and I'm glad I got this book. It's not in 9.8 condition, but I'm happy I have it. This book here, Green Lantern number 8. I thought this was the first appearance of Mongal, I believe her name is, Mongol's daughter. But Key Collector app says, nope, sorry, bought the wrong book. Picked up Justice League number 1. I know I had this book before, but Dazzler number 1. Now this book is in some desperate need of a press. It's got plenty of spine ticks, color breaking along the spine there. But as I was adding stuff into my CLZ there, it said that there was like a Dazzler number 1A and B, and one of them was, they said, a recalled, but I think CLZ says it's a printing error because on page 24 and 25 it's in black and white. I guess I bought a printing error book for $1. I don't know if it's worth anything. From the company that I can't pronounce. Amalgam. This is Magneto. Magneto and the Magnetic Men. I'm assuming that's the Metal Men from DC. And then we got JLX, number 1. X-Men and Justice League. Dragon Slayer number 1. I bought this because I've heard Marvel may go in this direction with their movies eventually. I mean, I know it was already a movie, but they may redo it. Infinite Crisis number 3. This is the first appearance of, what's his name? Jamie Reese, I believe his name is. He becomes the 3rd Blue Beetle. A book I didn't have any of. Flashpoint number 3. Love the red cover on this book. Speaking of Flash, we got the new 52 Flash, number 49, the Neil Adams variant. We got a double. We got number 51, the John Romita Jr. variant. And we have number 52, cover A. Yes, cover A. And we got new 52 variant cover of number 52. Now for some Wally West Flash. Number 130. Number 131. Number 134. Number 151. Number 157. And the book I was more than positive I had, but it turned out I didn't. The beautiful Brian Boland cover of number 171. And annual number 10. Now, with that round of Wally West pickups, I think that leaves me like 20 issues short of completing my run. And being this is November, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish that runoff, so I will say I gave it a good shot. Now for some signatures. Black Lightning #1, Tony Isabella. I had gold picked out, but he just grabbed blue and started signing. I mean, you can still see it. It still comes out okay. An eBay purchase that wasn't that long ago. Black Lightning #1, Tony Isabella. Again, I had a different color, but he decided to start signing everything in blue. Don Simpson was there. I had him sign my Splitting Image #1. Now, it was such a busy cover, I just let him pick what color and where, and he went with silver up here in the title. And I've always loved this style of comic art, the cartoonish style was my favorite style. Mike W.Barr was back again, and I had him sign my Flash #310 up here. Now I had, when I made the signature window, I usually write the name and a color, but I guess now I have to speak up because I had it in black, and I know black would look much better than gold. I don't know if you can see it, but I mean, it still shows up pretty good. Now this book was from last year. Do you remember this book? Spider-Man Unlimited #1. Mike W.Barr, his marker decided to quit. Happened again. Well, for one, I had it marked in, I wanted it in black. He signed it in blue, and his marker quit. Now this was, I had him sign this on day 1. I was going back on day 2, and I had more books for him to sign. But after this, nope, wasn't going back for any more. Ron Friends was there, and another busy cover, and I let him pick. Thor #390. He signed it in blue right up there in the title. I mean, it looks okay. Ron Friends signed the one cover, and this is the glow-in-the-dark cover of Superman #123. Now this was signed on day 2, no, day 1, and he didn't have gold, and I knew in my little box I wrote down gold. He didn't have it, so I brought gold. So I love the placement of it. It looks really nice right there. And on day 2, I had him sign my Fantastic Four #358. Down here, I had it in gold. He didn't have gold. Well, when I went back on day 2, I forgot my gold marker, so he had silver and signed it in silver. I mean, it still looks pretty good right there. Now we go to Bob McLeod. He signed my Superman Man of Steel #1. Bob McLeod over there. I already have Brett Brady and John Bogdanove. I think I might just go with Dan Jurgens and just call it quits on this book, but I love the place. So far, all the placements have been really good on this book. And Bob McLeod signed my Barry Allen Flash #259 right down here on Flash's leg. That's where I did have it marked out, but I thought gold would look the best, but I mean, it still looks pretty good down there. Let me move it around a little bit. Maybe you can see it better. And he signed my trade paperback of Batman, A Lonely Place for Dying. I wanted it in red. It turned out beautiful up there. Now, I wish I had this book last year, but I didn't. My DC Comics Encyclopedia. I know this is old. This is like 2006. But I was looking at it, and I thought, you know what? They list the artist in the back. And I said, you know, if the artist appears in the back in this book, I'm going to go get it signed. So, I have Bob McLeod and Ron Friends. Now, I wish I had it last year because John Bogdanove, I think Brett Breeding's in here, and somebody else. And they were all there last year, and I could have had them sign it. But so, now, the moment you've been waiting for, that sketch variant. I've talked to Bub's Comics about signatures and how he does it. And he said what he does is basically he gives the creator, you know, a couple of books and lets the creator choose. So I thought, that's not a bad idea. So I knew I wanted to get a sketch, and I knew I wanted the Frame Brothers, because the Frame Brothers do Three Stooges, and I love the Three Stooges. So, okay, the Frame Brothers are going to do it, and I want the Three Stooges. So I picked out a few books, because I couldn't make up my mind. So I brought Despicable Deadpool number 300. I'm sorry, if you catch me looking off, the window's open, I can kind of see out there, and something catches my eye. Justice League number 1. And this book. And so I gave them the option, and the only thing I wanted is I wanted the Flash, and I wanted it in Three Stooges style, because they draw Three Stooges. But when I asked them Three Stooges style, they were like, huh? What do you mean Three Stooges style? So I explained to them, and I gave them the option. Well, they looked at, I don't know which one's what, but he looked at them, and he chose this book. And this book turned out beautiful. This is Venomized number 1, the blank variant. This is absolutely beautiful. It's Three Stooges that's curly. I wanted the Flash, and being as venomized, I wanted the Flash to be venomized. And this book turned out gorgeous. I love the question mark here. I think my favorite parts are either whatever these lines are, if there's a name for them, the swoosh or whatever they are, or the whoop, 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 down there. I love this book. They even signed it, Brendan and Brian Frame down here, Akron 19. This book might be going to get graded, so love it. That's the haul video. My name's Chris. This is my channel, Broke 'Cause of Comics. You can find me on Facebook at Broke 'Cause of Comics. You can drop me an email at all lowercase brokecoc@comic.com. Remember, be kind to one another, be your own collector, and comic lovers, have a fantabulous day, and I'll see you in the next video. I hope you liked that video. Now don't forget, like this video, share this video, and comment down below. Now, if you'd like to see another great video of mine, click over here. If you'd like to see more content I put out, click on this round thing over here and consider subscribing. And while you're there, click the bell. Now, a perk for clicking the bell is you always get to hear me call you a comic book lover. Thank you very much, and have a fantabulous day.